Welcome to the latest episode of the King of the Road Show on Fox 4 KBTV. The King of the Road Show is a national award-winning entertainment-based program produced by Southeast Texans for Southeast Texans.
King of the Road. Thanks for watching the latest episode of the King of the Road Show HD on Fox 4 KBTV. Strap yourself in and get ready for another royal ride in the Caddy. Coming up during the next 30 minutes, we'll air a splendid local lick Southeast Texas style segment with Ramsey Red in 2020. We'll also wear rising country crooner Chad Brownlee's magnificent new music video, Falling Over You, as our music clip of the week, sponsored by King's Country Internet Radio at kingscountry.net. In this episode, we'll dine like royalty at Paul's Seafood Restaurant and Market on Highway 12 in Vidor. But first, we'll cruise to Larry's Old Time Trade Days in Winnie to preview their next big event, Mother's Day weekend, May 9th through the 11th. Ride shotgun with me, Cadillac style.
Extra large and turbocharged. It's the King of the Road Show.
Oh, hi, to the guy.
One man has the power to take you behind the scenes. Jim King of the Road.
Jim King of the Road.
Don't miss the next big event at Larry's Old Time Trade Days in Winnie. Mother's Day weekend, May 9th through the 11th. Here's owner Larry Barron himself.
Larry's Old Time Trade Days. Here's
Jim,
the man.
Always good to see you.
Larry Barron. I just love that name. It's a good, solid name. Larry Barron. It's like an oil baron or something.
Yeah, well, there's no oil involved in here unless it's greasing the wheels to try and keep things moving smoothly around here sometimes.
Larry's Old Time Trade Days. The next big event is Mother's Day weekend. Of course, we have another big event just down the road, if you don't mind me mentioning, the Texas Crab Festival.
Oh, yeah, that's coming up.
Yeah, so you've got a couple of big events that
And you know what's funny? When they happen at the same time, it's just like when the Rice Festival happens. It's good for the whole community.
Exactly.
It doesn't hurt us. It doesn't hurt their business. People come around and see both. They want to go and see things. People are looking out for something to do and have a good thing that's family fun. And we always say point blank, as you know, Jim, you helped come up with the slogan, you can find it here.
Certainly can find it here. First weekend after the first Monday of every single month. Again, Mother's Day weekend. If you're coming from Beaumont, headed to the Crab Festival, make sure you stop by to say hello to Larry and Brenda here.
Absolutely.
And all the great vendors. You've got about 400 vendors here.
Oh, no, about 600.
600.
600. Oh, yeah, it's a busy one. No question.
Definitely can find it here.
You can find it here. A lot of great stuff. I don't know if you noticed it. Just look at these wind things here. I've never seen them before. This gentleman invented those, and he's been with us for a few months now, Jim, and I'm going to tell you what, it's awesome.
All right. You keep up the good work,
Great
Larry
to see
Barron.
you.
As Larry said, there are 600 magnificent vendors at Larry's Old Time Trade Days, selling everything from wind art to rare antiques and delicious food. One of our favorite vendors at Larry's is the Pickled Pelican. Owner Wes Austin recently moved his shop from the striking blue building in the Midway to his new location, Unit 11 in the Antique Mall.
Larry's Old Time Trade Days, the first weekend after the first Monday of every month. The next big event is Mother's Day weekend, the 9th, 10th, and 11th here at Larry's Old Time Trade Days. Exit 124 off of I-10, either way.
That's right.
And come on down here and see the Pickled Pelican in the Antique Mall. Used to be in the blue building, a couple of rows over, but now you're in unit number 11 here at the Antique Mall.
Unit 11, and we're happy to be here, and we have a lot more room and more things to display, so we're happy about that.
You're also happy that you don't have to take everything off of your porch that you used to have on there, all the wind chimes, and you can just leave them here and lock them up.
You bet. Much easier to maintain and much easier to display some of the things that I shoot as far as my photography, and really have a lot more options for them to look at, local flavor to lots of things, birds, pelicans, cattle, you name it, we have it.
He's got beautiful photography, all original stuff. You just spend a lot of time doing that, don't you?
Well, I spend, most of the time that I spend on photography is basically weekends and days off from my main job, and most of it's on a local flavor from the Galveston area, South Texas, South Louisiana, and that area. As far as shrimp boats, one of my favorite subjects. I love to do anything that's beachy, anything close-ups of birds and animals, anything like that. So we have a large variety of photos for folks to look at.
Wes Austin is a transplanted snowbird.
Originally from southeast Minnesota, but been in Texas for 35 years and love it and love the flavor of the people here and a lot of the things that go on. We have so much variety. We have the beach, we have piney woods, we have desert out west, and lots of stuff to photograph.
Again, the next event at Larry's Old Time Trade Days will take place on Mother's Day weekend, May 9th through the 11th. Be sure to shop at the Pickled Pelican, Unit 11 in the Antique Mall. And tell Wes Austin that King of the Road sent you.
The first 50 women to come in on Mother's Day and let us know at the gate. Tell us where you heard about it, okay? And the first 50 women through the gate are going to get a red rose.
As we mentioned earlier, the Texas Crab Festival will also be happening Mother's Day weekend in Crystal Beach. Take Mom to Larry's Old Time Trade Days and the Texas Crab Festival next weekend.
Friday night and we're feeling right on the bayou. Got some crawfish in the pot and Wayne Chips on the radio. Look at all our kin, yeah, we've got buku. And we'll all get down to sounds of Jolly Blanc. When we feel those storm clouds, we pull out our gree-gree. Be it work or play, there's just one way, a certain little joie de vivre. Yeah, let the good times roll. Let the fun begin.
My time with you. My time with you.
It's the King of the Road Show HD. And still to come, a superb local Licks exclusive with Ramsey Red in 2020 in Jasper. We'll also wear Chad Brownlee's magnificent new music video, Falling Over You, as our music clip of the week, sponsored by King's Country Internet Radio at kingscountry.net.
Paul Seafood will hook you up.
Coming up next, we'll dine like royalty at Paul's Seafood on Highway 12 in Vidor.
You're cruising in the King's Caddy.
King of the road.